Hey guys, Legendary Ghidorah here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. So, Chapter 2, Saberwolf, Serpents, in progress, will be out tomorrow. Alright? So, I hope you enjoy this. And without further ado, let's begin. Now, Ben 10, in the Marvel Universe. Every alien basically would have to be in the Marvel Universe, right? Every alien in Ben's Omnitrix, at least, because he does get them for a certain race. Now, this also does mean Alien X will be involved in here as well. Now, if you want me to tier that, Alien X would definitely be above a lot of characters here. And if you guys are wondering if guys want me to do other ones, I will be doing a Zack Saturday, Generator Rex, and, well, all three of them together. I might even add them to my Saberwolf story, alright? Just saying. So, yeah, Ben 10, one of the most powerful beings in in fiction, honestly, one of them, anyway. But we have to set him up. So, the first things first, we have to do the Omnitrix. Now, the Omnitrix, right? Basically, Ben's signature weapon. Most powerful weapon in the universe. One of the few most powerful weapons in fiction, right? We gotta set it up. Now, I will still have Azimuth, make the Omnitrix. Still make it, still creates it. He's a creator. Full everything to the Omnitrix, right? All the origins, right? But I think in this case, he gives it to Richard Rider Nova and the Nova Corps to escort it to a safer facility so that he can choose a worthy person to test it. Now, the Nova Corps is a formidable force. Nova himself is galaxy level, in my opinion, and the Nova Corps, definitely like planetary to star ranges, in my opinion. Ooh, sorry about that. So I think everything will go normal. Nova and the Nova Corps are transporting it. And then that's when I think Vilgax show up. Now in this story, or at least in this universe, Vilgax, again, being able to go toe-to-toe and smack around Humongosaur, definitely is able to overpower Forearms. I think in terms of Marvel, in terms of a villain, he definitely would be at least semi-Thanos caliber. So while transporting it, I think the Nova Corps will get ambushed and will get humiliated by Vilgax until the Guardians of the Galaxy step in, which provides Nova some time to, well, blast the thing to Earth. He literally charges up an energy blast in one hand and just sends it flying. Now, we will probably get an insane Drax taking on Vilgax if we say Vilgax replaces Thanos in that universe, or at least Vilgax is just another character, just like Thanos, alright? Probably just as strong as Thanos, in my opinion. So as that happens, I do think the normal story of Ben 10 would begin. Now, Ben, obviously, I do think, again, I would still keep some characters in here, like Grandpa Max. I mean, who doesn't love Grandpa Max? I mean, the dude was basically the father figure in the whole series. I think we grew to love Grandpa Max more than Ben's actual parents. Also, I would keep Gwen here as well, and I think she would discover her powers early. Now, throughout his journey as being as a kid hero, Ben would definitely learn the secrets of the Omnitrix and definitely learn how to use each alien. He would definitely get some good villains in here. I definitely think one of his few villains, I even made a video on this, on what if this guy was in, the Ben 10 universe, Kraven. Kraven will push Ben to an absolute limits and definitely make Ben a much more serious character. As one, Ben is actually learning how, it feels to be hunted. Basically, probably how his aliens felt on their planet, or basically how big game feels, how the animals feel on Earth, and I'll even to sympathize with him, with his aliens, and actually learn how to use them a lot more in depth. Another person, High Evolutionary, very simple to me. Definitely would test Ben's aliens capabilities. Definitely would actually allow him to unlock new abilities. I actually see High Evolutionary as like a semi-villain and ally to Ben. But I do think the High Evolutionary makes a good villain here, especially with his whole evolution is superior thing and his whole experimentation. Next person I would have is Graviton. Graviton would just be a random villain that Ben has to deal with on the daily. Plus, I do think this would give him his first taste at what actual raw power is in the Marvel Universe. I actually think it would be a good test to show how strong characters like Humongosaur, Waybig, and Atomics are. Graviton would definitely be a good opponent here for Ben. Definitely a good test for Ben's, raw strength, durability, speed, and overall power. Another person I would have, Dracula. Now, Dracula would definitely be a good villain for Ben because one, we really didn't get to feel the whole Lord Transil feel, all right? And I think Dracula would just fill that role out better. Another person, one of my few favorite villains in Ben 10, Dr. Animal. Now, Dr. Animal is known for basically making mutated monsters. I actually think he would actually be a great character to give Ben some mutant villains in the Marvel Universe, like Holocaust or even, a Mr. Sinister like villain, all right? Always experimenting and always, improving his creations, all right? Now, another Ben 10 villain, one of my few favorites, is Charmcaster. Charmcaster in the Marvel Universe, definitely a lot more powerful than she would be in the Ben Universe. A lot more spells, a lot more magic casting, all right? She definitely would be on the likes of Mephisto and definitely Doctor Strange's level of magical capabilities. Now, as a whole arc to the series, I would definitely have I would definitely have Vilgax invade with his army. Definitely a combination of all the aliens in Ben's Omnitrix, somewhat of that form. I would have the Avengers, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, and Inhumans fight this invasion, as well as, Spider-Man and other heroes that, you normally wouldn't see team up here. I would also have the Guardians of the Galaxy show up here. I really think that would be a very good arc. As you have the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four, basically the Marvel heroes coming together to defend Earth and defeat this all-powerful army, and actually proving to be a little bit tougher, because Vilgax is a good strategist. I think that arc would end with Ben actually giving Ben master control here, and him actually humiliating Vilgax and sending him home. This will also lead into Ben joining the Guardians of the Galaxy for a little bit, Ben and Gwen, in my opinion. So I actually think he would have a fun time with the Guardians of the Galaxy, definitely with Rocket and Groot, basically like a comedy trio. I say trio, comedy trio. Okay, that's what I mean. They would basically be like a comedy trio, cracking jokes, pulling pranks on the others. All right, and then in the field of battle, they're just crazy serious. I think Gwen would discover her Anodite heritage in space as well. It would actually make Gwen a lot more formidable, especially in training with characters like Gamora and Angela. Definitely make her a profound hand-to-hand combatant. As for characters he interacts with, I would love to see Ben go against someone like Gladiator. I mean, just imagine, Gladiator beating the mess out of some of Ben's aliens. And then, it gets to something like Way Big or Atomics where it gets slightly serious. And then Alien X just comes in, just ends it. Just starts pulverizing or, giving Gladiator a tougher, scrap than the others. Silver Surfer, another character I would like to see introduce, Ben interact with. They're both being able to fight Galactus. Alien X against Galactus. Ben would definitely unlock a lot more aliens in the Marvel Universe. I would actually like to see, I guess he could scan a Skrull, maybe augment him. And, Skrulls are known for their augmentations and their abilities to pretty much change up, their biology. He would actually get just a shape-shifting alien if he chose a Skrull. I actually think that would be cool. A Kree, not really much. Strontian, same thing. He would have to go through a Gladiator procedure, and I actually think he would do that just to make sure that his Strontian is just as, as strong here. He would also get other aliens. Imagine if you get Wrath in space with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I swear that would be hilarious. Now, as for, team-ups and, interactions, I could definitely see Ben teaming up with someone like Nova, the Sam Alexander version. That would actually be, pretty fun duo in my opinion. Again, characters like Generator Rex and Zack Saturday would also be introduced because I just feel like they're needed. They're some of Ben's best allies in my opinion. Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel would be amazing. Miles Morales, Spider-Man instead of Peter Parker, or maybe both, or maybe him, Pete, Kane, Gwen, or the Spider family in general. I think that would be a pretty cool thing. Big Hero 6, I also think that would be a pretty neat little snippet. Or if you want me to spice it up, we can throw in a Disney princess, Elsa, Mulan, Jasmine, characters, that have powers that could really have a purpose in the Marvel Universe. You can have Avatar Aang, Zuko, Azula. I really don't really care. Now, a character I would definitely cross over him with would definitely be Saberwolf. I actually think that I've written Saberwolf pretty well and pretty interesting. And I'm definitely going to add him to the Saberwolf storyline. Definitely have a whole thing set up where they fight each other, they become friends, and they team up, and then they eventually form their own team. All right. So I actually think that Ben 10 in the Marvel Universe gets a lot more powerful and a lot better feats than he does in his universe. All right, destroying planets, crushing stars, galaxies, universes, stuff like that. But let me know what you guys think. Please comment down below, like and subscribe and share with your friends. This is Legendary Ghidorah, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.